Illustrators! Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Wallace, and we are going to work on adding some more labels to our writing. That's something that we've been working on this past week, and some of you have been getting really good at it. So today, I'm going to ask you to help me illustrate one of my favorite places to go, and that is the park. Raise your hand if you also like to go to the park. Yeah, everyone likes to go to the park. Now I have a question. Do we go to the park when it is sunny outside? Or do we go to the park when it is rainy outside? Very good, sunny. So I'm going to add a sun to my picture. A big sun high up in the sky. And I could go ahead and color it in. Hopefully you can be able to see my sun. Next to the park also has lots of trees. I have two kids myself, and they like to go to McFerrin Park. And McFerrin Park has lots of trees. So we're going to draw a tree, give it a green trunk. And right now outside, most of the leaves are still green, but they're going to start turning colors. They're going to start turning maybe yellow or orange or red real soon. So here's my tree. McFerrin Park is an older park, so it has some very tall trees. Next, sometimes when I'm at the park, I see people with their dogs on a leash at the park. So I'm going to draw a dog. Now you have to bear with Mrs. Wallace because she is not a very good illustrator. Hopefully you can see my drawing. I'll move you a little bit closer. So I'm going to draw a dog. My dog has a longer body. And he has a head and some ears and 4 legs. It's a brown dog. And he has a tail and some eyes and his nose and his mouth. Okay? So sometimes I see a dog. Now we don't see dogs at the park usually just wandering around by themselves. Usually they're with their owner. So this dog's gonna also have a collar and he's gonna have a leash. And then we're gonna draw a person that is walking the dog. Okay. Give my person some hair. Okay, so there's my dog and my person. Next, I'm going to draw some children at the park. My kids love going to the park when there's other kids to play with, okay? So over here, I'm going to draw some kids at the park. And do you think that they have a smile on their face, or do you think they have a frown on their face? You're right. They're going to have a smile because when we get to go to the park, we like to have fun. Okay? So we are smiling at the park. So you can see that. And then we probably need to give them some hair. Okay? And I'm just doing a rough sketch today. If I had more time, I would go back and add some clothes for my people because we don't want anyone to not have clothes at the park. Okay? And what do you think the kids like to play on at the park? You're right. They like to play on the playground. So I want to hear what you think is your favorite thing to do at the park. Awesome. My kids' favorite thing to do at the park is to play on the swing. So I'm going to draw a swing set. Okay. And the swing set is going to have 2 swings. I'm using my lines to help me draw my swings. Okay. So I have my swing set. Also, at McFerrin Park, there's a really, really tall slide. Raise your hand if you've ever been on the really, really tall slide. That's really fun. So the slide's like back here behind these swings. So we have our tall slide, and it has a really tall ladder that you have to climb up. So here's my ladder. Okay? And then here's a super fun slide, and it can go really fast. Woohoo! Okay? So there's my slide. Now, we have a pretty good picture. If I had more time, I could go back and add some more details. What we're going to do today is I need some help labeling my picture, okay? So let's see if we can add some labels. What is this? You're right, it is a sun. Let's listen to the beginning sound we hear in sun. S, s, s. Does anyone know what letter makes the s sound? Yes, an S. So I'm going to write an S right next to the sun, okay? Now, some of my friends, they might not know how to write the letter S yet, and that's okay. If you have your name tag at home, you could try to find S snake S on your name tag, and you can try to copy it. Otherwise, it's okay to have an adult help you. Adult can model how to write an S, and you could copy it after them, okay? So that is the sun. Now, if I know if I know what letter makes the sound, I could write it here. And then I could go on and stretch my word out. And if I hear the N at the end of sun, we already learned about N, not N, I might know how to write an N. Okay? Sun. Okay? Now, what is this? This is a tree. T, t, t. We already learned that. What letter makes that t sound? Very good. T, top, t. And then a makes a R. E. Now again, boys and girls, if you're struggling to label things, it's okay to have an adult help you and to just do the beginning letter of a lot of these words, okay? So just do it at your own pace. Now, so we labeled two things. If, let's say, Mrs. Root, our principal, came into our classroom, would she know what our story is about? Maybe, maybe not, right? But that's why we have to add labels, so it helps someone know. So now if Mrs. Root came in and she saw sun, or she saw tree, and then we could add some other labels, slide, lamp, slide, okay? And then if she saw us add swings and kids and person, she might now know more of what our people are doing in our picture. And then she can kind of put it together. Okay, I see a sun, I see a tree, I see a person, I see swings, I see slide, I see kids. Okay, maybe they're at the park because all of those things can be found at the park. Now, just like we were adding lots and lots of details to our pictures, we also can add lots and lots of labels to our picture. So let's take our example of a dog here, okay? We gave our dog lots of details. We gave our dog ears, we gave our dog a head, we gave our dog eyes, we gave him a nose, we gave him a body, we gave him legs, and a tail. We could actually go back and label all of those little pieces, okay? So ears, E. Ooh, I heard an E. Ear. I hear R, rat, ears. S snakes, okay? Then I could label his body, B. That is B, bap, ba. We already learned about that. Ah. Oh, octopus, ah. Bod, d. Body. Body. okay? And then also we have legs. So if I know how the beginning sound of legs, I might write legs. And then we could label his tail. And then we could label his eyes and mouth and collar. Okay? Now, boys and girls, if a parent or someone at home is helping you, it's okay if you're not at this part yet. But if you are, it's okay to label lots of different things about on your writing, okay? So today, what you're going to do is you can go back and you can add labels to an old piece of writing, or you could start a new piece of writing. Now, what I tell our friends here at school is I would tell everyone to close their eyes. So let's practice this. Everyone close your eyes. And I want you to imagine what you're going to draw about. So maybe you're going to write us a story about dinner last night, what you ate for dinner. Maybe you're going to write us a story about something you did this summer. Miss Wallace went to the beach, so maybe I would draw the beach. Maybe you're going to draw us a story about what you did last night with your brothers and sisters. So I want you to just close your eyes and think about what you're going to draw, make a plan in your head, and then you put it on paper, okay? And I'm going to challenge you to try to add 3 labels to your writing, okay? And if you add some labels to your writing, what I want an adult at home to help you do is take a picture of your writing, and then you can share that with your teacher, okay? We will see you tomorrow, boys and girls. Goodbye.